Alright folks, welcome back. Gamer Cop here. This is going to be episode 2 of my gameplay on Satisfactory. So I did pre-record the last episode, so I have no idea if you guys liked it or not. I have made us some of the stuff we need for this. I've made us the plates at least. We can probably stack those there. I didn't make the other two because you guys haven't been in here for that. I did grab ourselves some limestone. Jeez, my mouse is having like some issue with the scrolling. It's really driving me over the edge. Okay. So we need 10, so it takes 3 limestone. Pretty quick to build it. We'll just get 10 of those. Honestly, we probably could sit here and just make them all because, well, that's the only thing really that this is used for, limestone is. At least as far as I've gotten in the game. Which honestly isn't that far. But still, we'll get that crafted up, and then we also need some cable, as you can see up there. So cable's made from copper wire, so I did take the time to craft up a bunch of ingots for us off camera. And that should give us, oh, we need a little bit more. I do like this feature here. It tells you what you can craft, as I mentioned last time. So there we go. We'll get all these crafted up. Beautiful. We should be able to upgrade the hub now. Upgrade. Beautiful. I think we got... Nope, we didn't get the second one yet, so that means probably have another one. Yep, we get it. Okay. So what we got on that one, we got... had those two. Do we get anything in here? We got the power pole last time. Oh, here we go. We got the conveyor belts. That's good. Where those are very important, obviously, to do the automation portion. This is the final hub upgrade, so we'll get this, and that'll give us the miner and the storage container. So we'll just need to get that done, and we already have, it looks like, most of the stuff we need. Just gotta craft up some more cables, so we'll get that done real quick. What do we need, 50? We might not have enough copper. Oh no, we'll have enough. Never mind. Getting all dramatic. Yeah, we'll have plenty here. And we'll have some to spare. Of course, we could always make more copper ingots. I'm sure we have plenty of copper, I guess I should say, but always make more copper ingots. We'll get these all crafted up, and then we'll get that upgraded, and then we can start working on tier 1. Which then we can kind of pick and choose what we think is more important to upgrade first. And we'll honestly probably start by doing some more automation type stuff. Beautiful. The hub is fully upgraded, so we have 2 of those back there now. Oops, fell off of there.
Congratulations, you have unlocked building miner Mark 1. Building.
Oh, there's another one.
Hub feature, additional
oh, jeez. Okay, well, let's knock that one out then. Let's put in everything we have. Okay, so it also shows up there, obviously, what we have left to get. Let's get... we can make most of the wire. We'll need more of the wire, and we'll probably need more limestone as well just to make all the concrete. I promise it gets exciting, but no, my goal this episode would be to get ourselves the iron automated and get biofuel automated. And what I mean by that is we'll set up basically a system that'll make biofuel for us. After all we have to do is put leaves in, basically, essentially. Let's get those knocked out real quick. We're pretty close to that. We have enough, I think, iron ingots to get this knocked out. We need just, what, 46 more? I mean, we can always make more. There's high demand for those. Plates, we need what? Trying to do some math here. 41 more. Yeah, we can get that going here real quick. Shouldn't take us too long to get 41 of these. And then we want to make some more copper wire. We only have 60, so we'll need to make some more copper ingots. Copper ingots first, but that won't be too big of a deal. There, enough of those. So what do we need? We have 60 of them, so we need enough to make 40. So we'll need to do this 20 times, basically, I think. 10. Getting our sip of coffee while we're going about it. And there we go. Now we can make 40 wire. And then all we have left to focus on is the concrete, which we don't have enough for what we're gonna need. We'll make what we can make real quick, but we are gonna need to go get some more limestone, which should be fine. The miners are sitting out on it, so we'll get another 200 from our 2 portable miners out there, and then we should honestly have more than enough. So we'll go ahead and throw what we have in here. Beautiful. So now we just need that. All of our miners are stopped right now, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. I wish you could go faster too. I feel like you go super slow. Eventually you can get like stuff to drive around and stuff like that, but okay. The nice part about this game, honestly, is like you get to build stuff. It's like you just kind of have to be creative and make sure everything flows the way you want it to flow and everything like that. And it's quite a lot of fun, honestly. I didn't think I would enjoy it like I did. I'd seen it before on Steam, but I never bought it because I was like, I don't know if that's my style of game. But no, it's perfect. I normally like games with like an economy where you can buy stuff, sell stuff, that sort of thing. I think that's plenty right there. Yep, beautiful. But which this doesn't have, but still, I think it's great. Beautiful. Let me now we get that guy, which takes off with our stuff.
Building space elevator. Building biomass burner. Art biomass.
This thing we will have to build soon, which oh, get out of here. Which does take a boatload of resources to build, but it'll be easier once we have some of this stuff automated. So yeah, that'll be helpful, and that'll be in the future. So we'll start getting some stuff automated. When we build, we can so we can upgrade our power basically as we need to. And we can get going with a lot of different stuff that we want to get going on. So now we're on tier 1. We can also do tier 2 stuff, so it just kind of depends. Base building is kind of cool to be able to start building some of that stuff. Lookout tower, everything like that. That's not too expensive. This gives us, these things are pretty important, so I think that's going to be the next thing we work on getting going. We'll go back here to take a look at some of the other ones. Field research is how we can upgrade some different stuff, which will be helpful. Parts assembly, we'll need that. We'll need that to be able to finish the first part of the space elevator. So in order to get to here, you have to finish space elevator phase 1, and those ones space elevator phase 2, and that's phase 3 for those ones. So yeah, lots of stuff going on. This allows us to be able to, we actually need that one too, quite honestly. The solid biofuel is pretty important. So that'll be another one we want to get going right away. But all right, that's our current milestone. Let's get some automation going on this place. We should be able to do that fairly simply. What we are going to do, since we can make biomass, we're going to make some biomass out of the wood and leaves that we've gathered. It's much more efficient to do biomass fuel, but we can't make that yet. So we're just going to go with what we got, as this is better than just burning the materials raw. Oop, where are we at? There we are. It's fairly quick to make it. You'll see we'll get quite a bit from what we got going on here. So yeah, it'll be very helpful to actually have this sitting around, and it clears out some of those leaves. I don't actually know if it saves us any inventory space to craft it, but regardless, the next step in the process. And then we can probably just load up. So these you can interact by hitting E, and then we'll put that in there. Okay, good. It's not making any power yet, which I don't want it to. Oh, this thing's in the way. Put that in there. So we can get those set up to go. So what we do need to do, we're going to start with iron, and I think we'll actually probably start with this one. We want to try to save our space, so I think I'm actually going to shoot it that way. So mine here and to shoot that way, out that way, and around. So what we do need to buy or build, we'll go in here and get what we need. So we need a miner to mine it. We need a smelter to smelt it, and we probably need, to make it the way I want, we'll probably need 2 of those. And then we're also going to need some constructors. We'll probably need, let me think here, 2 of those. Yeah, that'll be a good start. 2 of those, I think. Okay, organization, we'll probably want to be able to make just like 6 or 7 or 8 of those. So we got quite a few materials over here to gather, but that should not be that big of a deal. Obviously, one of the portable miners is going to be easy to get. We're just going to go grab one of the ones that we have out and about. So we'll just, oh, that's one of the limestone ones. What am I doing? So we actually probably need more limestone too, so I might as well grab it while I'm out here. All right, grab that. Grab all that's in there. Yeah, it should be enough limestone. We'll leave the other one alone. We'll go pick up one of these miners here. Beautiful. So that's our miner on there. So we need a lot of iron plates, wire, different stuff like that. Okay. So we have not made screws yet, which screws are made by rods. So I think we'll need 24 screws, something like that. So use a rod, it makes you 4 screws. So it's pretty efficient, but we need those for making the reinforced steel plates. But we are going to need some more plates first. So we need to get that number down there up to being able to make 4, which actually we're probably going to need more screws, aren't we? Yeah, I miscalculated my screws. We'll need more rods here. And then I think we need a total of 48 screws. I think that's what we need. Probably need more plates then. Yep, there we go. 4 of those down there. So it takes 6 iron plates and 12 screws to make a reinforced one. I'm gonna need 4 because each constructor takes 2 of those. Okay, we are gonna need some more iron ingots here, so let's start getting some of those going. And actually, you know what? Let's get what we can. We'll kind of split it out evenly. And then let's get the smelter going to start making us some of the ingots automatically, because that'll be just part of the process. There we go, got some of those. Iron rods. Make some of those. And then we'll need some copper to make some of the power lines. We'll also need some concrete, actually, or cement. Get some of that going, because we'll need that for the bases for the power lines and everything like that. So if we can automate our iron production, we may not be able to get to biofuel today like I would want to, but if we can start automating some of this, it'll be very helpful for us. We'll just take all that and make all that into we'll need. Okay. So, should be able to make our smelters. We need the copper wire for that. I didn't know those took copper wire like that. Let's make some more copper wire real quick. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. So that copper wire down there's for the smelters, so we'll need to get that checked off. And if we build the 2 smelters from our list up here, then it'll get rid of all the resources they need off of the list, which is it's super nice the way that functions. Quite honestly, it's a very handy design. I think that was very well done by the developers. Okay, we should be able to make them now. Beautiful. Actually, can we make the miner? We can, because those usually don't take the expensive resources. So this is the miner, and the output you can see here, the green, there's an output. So I want to probably shoot it down maybe right there. Okay, and then I always try to put storage containers in between each of them, just because it does help out quite a bit. And you see the line down there? The green line will show up when they're aligned. Like right there. It's kind of hard to get. There we go. Okay, and now we can hit 3, which is on our hot bar down there. And we can build conveyor belt, which just use the iron plates. So now this thing can mine and put it into here, and we can put all of our, is that copper? That's iron there. Put all of our iron ore in there. And then we need our smelters here. So we'll go to our production, get our smelters put in. Now here's where we kind of need a splitter. So we need to research that fairly quickly too to make this design work, because that theoretically will split and go into the 2 smelters. I'm actually just going to place this guy right next to the other one if I can. It's much easier to build once you actually build like a factory floor, but this works for now. Is that going to be long enough? Nope, we need more plates. So I'm not too worried about it. What we can do, actually, we'll just grab this out of here. We can place it into... Since this one is disconnected, we'll use this one to make the copper ore for now, since it's not going to be part of the system. And now we need to run some power out. So let me get... Ooh, what am I missing here? Oh, I need more copper stuff. Jeez. Okay, let's get up here and make some more wires. Oh, we need some cables, of course. No, we have cables. Maybe we just need that. Okay, probably. Number 2, so if you open up the power line one, it'll allow you to build power poles as well, which I'm going to build those 2, and each one can only have 4 hookups. Like this one has 2 out of 4, you can see right there. So those 2 are going to that, and now this will run. They can run pretty far, so I'll run this one out here to try to keep it organized. I'm going to go around the back side, actually. And this one is going to hook up to that. And then this... Oh, I need more rods. Go figure. You can put power lines and power poles into your, like, over here to make sure you have the stuff you need, but I usually don't do that because they're just usually pretty common resources that I have, but until you don't have them, I suppose. All right. Now again, we'll redesign this whole base at some point to make it all nice and pretty and organized and all that good stuff. So we're gonna run this to here. And then that one can hook up to both smelters. Oop. Oh, I can't afford that. I'm missing cable. Jeez Louise. All right, we'll go back and get some more cable and go from there. I think we should have enough copper wire to make 2 cables. Okay, well, we'll see how far that gets us because I don't have any copper in my inventory, so now that's mining, and it'll slowly just fill this thing up here. There we go. Okay, they only each took 1. Perfect. I don't know if they take more. I've never really paid attention if you're further away, but so this is now smelting fairly quickly, faster than we can do it, I think, actually. If not the same speed, but still, it's just much more efficient. And this guy has, yep, and then we can just put all of our iron ore into here. So yep, this once it's slowly filling up. One of these can actually produce a lot of material. So what I'll do is put a conveyor splitter here to put half of it into each of these. And then this will come out with plates, and half of the plates I'll put in our splitter. Half the plates will go into a bin for us to use, and another half will go into making hardened plates. This will go into rods, and what the rods will do, half will go into a bin, and half will go into making screws, and then the screws, half of the screws would go to making steel plates, or hardened steel plates, or reinforced steel plates, and the other half will go into a bin for us to use. So kind of splitting it and doing that, you can make a lot off of one chain. Though I do recommend having more dedicated stuff with higher resource amounts, but when you're starting off, that usually works pretty well to do that, just to get things going. And we're doing good here. We'll get some more of that copper out of there. So now we can start making some wires and various things like that. What are you doing on my base? Get out of here. Little weird alien bird. Okay. So looking at time in this episode, I think we can accomplish what I want to accomplish. I think we can do it. At least get some of it started. Might as well make this all into wire and then make a few cables because I need 16 cables still. Probably need more than that, honestly, because of power and stuff like that. Cables. Yeah, we might actually just make... Might just take it all and make it most of it into... Well, we need some wire, though. That'll work there. Okay. Steel plates, steel rods. We'll go ahead and make some iron rods here. And now we're out of ingots, but that should be no big deal. Actually, let's go... Yeah, we'll need to get that going first. We'll run over here, and we will grab some ingots out of here. Perfect, 66 of them, and we'll actually grab just 14 of them will be fine. Just throw those in here real quick so it keeps going for a while. We'll want to get some iron plates going as well. That way we can actually make the conveyor belts, because that's the conveyor belt material. Now, eventually you'll get much faster conveyor belts, which are much more expensive, but we'll get there when we get there, obviously. Yeah, we do need a lot of iron plates for these recipes, which is fine. All right, but at least with that, I can now put in some conveyor belts here. So this is going to run, do that. Eventually I'll put a splitter in the middle, and again you can demolish it and get back exactly your resources, and for this you get also what resources are on the belt too. So beautiful, that will feed directly into there, which will give me those iron resources which I need. So there we go. It's just spitting it out there. It's going fairly good. So this is our first kind of automation getting going. We're doing good, and if we go to our power source here, we'll be able to see how that's holding up, because obviously I'll run out of power, so we can build more of these if needed. Yep, and those things are lasting a long time, but the solid biofuel lasts even longer than that, so yeah. Yeah, those last a pretty good amount of time in there, and this is where our current power consumption is, and that's our top, and I think it just dropped down because probably our copper is not being used, because it probably ran out of copper ore, which we should go get some more of, because we will need some more of it, and these we honestly can just pick up. Pick up the miner there. Pick up the miner. Oops, nope. pick up the miner here. And we might even, I'd say I'd consider dropping down a couple more of them out here where the copper is, but may not be necessary. Make sure I don't fall into that cliff. I can't believe I ran into that cliff. Well, I can believe it, I guess. That's kind of my luck, but yeah, we'll drop down 2 more. I don't want to put all 3 down here, but why not? Worst case scenario is we have too much copper. There we go. Grab that. Grab that. Grab that. And grab that. Perfect. So we got 400 copper, so we can throw that, or start throwing that into the smithy. I wasn't even paying attention where I was walking. I'm glad that ended up working out okay. Yeah, we got plenty of iron over here too, so this may end up being where we build a factory, but for now we just got to get going what we got to get going. All right, we'll grab that out of there, put that into there, and honestly, we probably have the resources. Do we have the resources for? Oop, nope, we can lower that down. I want to build one of those. Yeah, we probably can build one of these just temporarily, because again, we can destroy them. That's the good thing about the game, is you can just kind of destroy whatever you want and get your resources back. That may not be lined up great. Can that work? That will work. All right. So that way we can put our copper ore, or not our iron ore. Nope, not that, not that. Grab that off of there. Where's our copper? There's our copper. Again, hold down the left control and left click on it, and it'll transfer all of it. So that'll feed it into there, and we can grab copper out of there, which is perfect. So we could actually build a constructor and just use this until we get the splitters for copper, which we might actually end up doing. Okay. Back to what we were doing. We need to get some more steel. We need more steel. Or more iron. Sorry. Steel is a different resource that you get later on. If I say that, I apologize. I think for the most part you guys know what I'm talking about, but I'll try to stay as accurate as I can. And since we have all that iron, we actually probably should throw it into here just to get it out of our inventory, since we're not going to mess with it. Honestly, the most time-consuming part is just traveling from different parts of the map, or different parts of your location that you have set up, or whatever the case may be. All right, we should be able to get all of our plates made. We'll need some extras for conveyor belts, and then we'll go back and get some more. Or actually, we should be able to make maybe the rods too. Actually, we should be able to get all the rods we need. There, we'll use those, turn those into rods. That should be able to get us our constructors. Looking at our time on the episode, we're hitting like 23-ish minutes, so we should be still doing good. We'll get what we want to get done, I think, this episode. Okay, constructor. Yep, we can afford that. Beautiful. Those actually we could have afforded before. I wonder what is... oh, I bet you it's my storage containers that are so much on that list, which we really don't need that many of them, but... again, I'll put just... 2 constructors down. We can always rearrange it. And I do need a bunch of storage containers though, I guess, so maybe it was probably a good idea to have that as well. What do we got? Come on. Oop. There we go. If that green line is helpful. Beautiful. I think these will fit in here. How's that looking? That should work out just fine, and that should work out fine on that end. That should work out. Alright, let's make sure these all hook up. Yep, there we go. It does, there we go. Just gotta get to it. Perfect. Beautiful, okay. Now the ingots are starting to work their way out. And this guy, we're going to set this guy actually to make plates right now. Set him to that. He's not taking it in right now because he needs power. Let's get some power over here. Run that further just for future references. There we go. All right, and you don't have anything going on because you don't know what you want to make. We're gonna make some wire, so there we go. And now I can also put in different stuff in the middle here, and the extra will get stored in here, so I can grab it and I can make that into rods. Because now we're probably going to start running out of rods since we don't have that kind of a system set up. But this works out pretty good. This is a good little system we got here. And now we can get their output put into there. So now the plates will start going out into that bin, and then the wire will start going into this bin. Beautiful. Okay. And we'll check and see how that's doing with our... Actually, I'm going to get rid of those off of the... You also can clear this, like if I had 10 of these on there, I can just clear the list doing that too. Just so you guys are aware. But, what are we at? You guys are doing fine. You still got plenty of room on there. I'll keep you both running just for now. I probably didn't have to have the other one running the whole time, but it's fine. There's plenty of fuel around here, so it's pretty easy to find stuff you need. It'll be even easier once we can chop trees down and stuff, which we should be able to do soon, hopefully. I can put a lot of iron ore I need to get rid of. Put that in there, those in there. Oh wait, why am I grabbing those out of this? Oh, I need to put them into storage, not take them out. There we go. Put all that. Biomass can go in there. That, and that can go in there. And we can take these ores out. I forgot I had those in there. We'll go put those in the system. I think I have 2 of copper and 2 of iron. There's the copper up there. Yep. Beautiful. Still pumping it out. You might actually be going through it. Yeah, you are going through it as fast as you get it. Well, let's see how many plates we get. We could also switch the recipe over to iron rods if we want to. We'll wait till we get the 150 we need for that. And actually, we could probably put these in there, or I could make them into rods. Actually, that's probably a good idea. We'll just grab those and make those into rods. Yeah, I want to get some more. Let's see how much copper wire we have actually. 63. Okay, we're getting there. Slow but sure. Slow but sure. Our system is working, and we're now I could just leave it sit as long as I work on feeding fuel to it. Everything would work out just fine. So what do we have research in here? So we are go to that. So we're working on getting the splitters, which those are pretty important. I think that's probably the next thing. And then the next thing we want to get, yeah, it's probably this guy right here, the obstacle clearing. Yeah, okay. I think we're on the right path, doing what we got going on. So active milestone. We'll go ahead and why not? We'll feed. Why are you saying those are relevant? There we go. I don't know what's up with that. Those are relevant. I think it's because I looked at that other one. There, now it's working. Put those in there. And we'll make some more iron rods, just because these are quick to make, so they're less monotonous as making the steel plates, or the iron plates. We actually have quite a bit of copper on us as well. We probably should make some wire here. We can do that real quick while the machines are working away. There we go. That'll take no time at all to knock this out. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this series. We're gonna wrap up this episode here in a couple of minutes, but yeah, I think around the 30-minute mark is what I'll kind of accomplish, and sometimes maybe a little bit longer, a little bit shorter, just kind of depending on, well, I mean, it depends on time for me, and then also depends on just what I have going on. But starting next week, I'm going to start live streaming, so I'm pretty excited to do that. This might actually come out after a live stream. No, it should come out before a live stream comes out. It might come out. My live stream might be tomorrow, but when you guys are seeing this, but we'll see. I will, if you're on my Discord, which is on through Farmer Cop, my Farmer Cop Discord, because that's my other channel, my main channel. I have a schedule in there for my live streams and stuff like that, so that might be helpful. I should post them on here somehow. It's kind of hard to do. I don't want to run two realms of social media for each, or one for each channel. You know, it just seems like a lot to try to manage, so I don't really want to do that. But it would be nice if I could post. But you don't get the community tab for a little while on YouTube until you hit at least 1,000 subscribers. I think is right around where I got it for Farmer Cop. All right, how are we doing on the steel plates here? 50. We still need quite a bit more, but you guys are doing good. Progress is progress. We have plenty of wire now, which is great. Do you have any? You have a few ingots in there, but not really a lot. You can start picking off some of the ingots here if you want to. Grabbing those. What we need? We need 42 to get the rods that we need. It'd take a while. Anyhow, okay, so we'll get that going. I think I'll worry about getting that stuff done off camera, and then I'll place it all in the next episode here. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on your screen to join the Gamer Cop channel, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Gamer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching.